and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a collection on my Louis Vuitton items. I've only got a small collection so it shouldn't take too long, but rather than going into details of each item that I have, I'm just going to tell you one thing that I like about each of them and one thing that I dislike about them, and they are all my personal opinion. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start off with these smaller items that I have and then moving on to the handbags that I've got. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Louis Vuitton strap. It's the Monogram Strap, and I usually use them with the Speedy, and one thing that I like about it is that you don't have to worry about the Pochette leather. I know it's got a little bit, but generally you don't have to worry about whether the patina matches with your monogram bag, so you can just use it with any monogram bag. So that's the one thing I like about it. The thing I don't like as much is that the shorter settings, the shorter setting is still quite long with the Speedy. It's quite good as a crossbody bag, but if you want to just carry it as a shoulder bag, to me it feels like it's a little bit too long, so that's the one thing I dislike about this one. The next thing I will talk about is the clay I have. It's in the monogram print. The one thing I like about it is that it actually fits a lot of cards in there. As you probably seen with the video that I've done with the Ebene wallet, that it fits a lot of card in there. The one thing I don't like about it is when I use this with my keys, when I used to put my keys in it doesn't actually fit that many keys in, and I always end up having the car key out of the actual clay, so that's the one thing I don't like it as much because it's a little bit too small. So, but overall I still like it. The next thing is going to be the a bag charm. Is actually a mini version of the Speedy, and it's a bag charm. The one thing I liked about it obviously is it's very cute. It's a mini version of a Speedy. The one thing I dislike about it is the chain being a little bit too long, I find. When I attach it to a bag, it kind of feels like it swings around a lot, and I'm always worried it will end up hitting something and getting scratched. So that's the one thing I dislike about this bag charm, but it's cute. The next thing is the 6 key holder in the Damier Ebene print. This is my most recent purchase from Louis Vuitton. The one thing I like about it is that it fits my car key in there with no problems at all, and it fits all the keys that I need on a daily basis in there, so that's the good thing. The one thing that I find a little bit annoying is if a lock on the door is too close to a wall right next to it, then I find when you twist the key, this actual thing will just end up sort of scratching on the corners against the wall. So that's the one thing that is a little bit annoying, but you just have to be a little bit careful. But other than that, I really like it. Then the next one is going to be the mini pochette in the monogram print. It is a limited edition that I got from Germany a few years ago. The one thing I like about it is that rather than just being like a cosmetic pouch, you can actually use it as a purse or a clutch. So you can remove the chain and you can just use it as like an evening clutch. It will fit your phone in there, cards, cash and keys, etc., whatever you need. So that's quite handy. So it's not just to be used in a bag, so that's what I like about it. The thing that is a little bit annoying is it doesn't fit everything that I want to put in there. Ideally I want to put sort of tissues in there and my hand sanitizer and some just more things, but it's a little bit too small to fit everything in. But I'll probably just get something else as well to use in my bag, so that shouldn't be a problem in the long run. The next thing is my wallet. I don't remember the name of this wallet. It's definitely been discontinued. I've had this for so long. This was actually a present, a birthday present. I've had this for 12 years, and that's the one thing I like about this one, because it's 12 years old but it still looks brand new and it's very sturdy. I've been using this until I've got the Emily wallet. So that's the one good thing, because it still looks brand new, it's in really good condition. The thing I don't really like about it is a little bit thick, and I've got a lot of cards that I use on a daily basis, so it actually makes it very bulky, and sometimes when I put a bit more change in this bit, it just makes it even bulkier, so it doesn't fit in all the bags that I like to use sometimes, especially the Ebene Collection, so that's the one negative about it. Then moving on to the replacement of my wallet is the Emily wallet. I've been using this for just under 2 months now. The one thing I like about it is that it's very thin and lightweight. And the negative thing about it is it's only got 4 card slots, which is not quite enough. But if you see my other video, I found a solution for that, so no problems. Then my last SLG is going to be the Agenda in the PM size in the Damier print. Again, this is a limited edition which matches the mini pochette, so it's the same limited edition. The one thing I like about it is it's quite small and thin, so it does fit in a lot of my handbags on a daily basis, so I don't have to worry about it not fitting. But because it's so thin, you can't actually fit that much in there. It does struggle a little bit if you put too much paper in, or sometimes even if I put like a full year planner or like calendar, diary in there, it kind of is quite like stretched. I can feel it, so that's the one little thing that's a little bit annoying, but it's enough for everyday use and everything, so that's fine. Now moving on to the bags that I have, I'm going to start off with the smaller one that I've got, which is the Ebene Clutch. The Ebene Clutch in the Damier print. The one thing I like about it is, I keep saying this, is that it fits the Emily wallet, so that's the one good thing that's good about it, and generally fits in all the things that I need if I just want to pop out quickly. The one thing I don't like that much is that this strap is a little bit too long. I'm not too much of a crossbody bag person, so it's a little bit too long just wearing over the shoulder, and even crossbody I do find it a little bit too long, so that's the one thing I don't like that much about it. Then moving on to my next bag, which is the Speedy 25 in the Monogram print. The one thing I like about it is that it's quite small, so the things I can carry is actually quite limited, which means it's not going to get too heavy while I'm out. The one thing that I don't like that much is the opening is quite narrow, so I feel like I can't quickly get things in and out of the bag while I'm out, especially when I use a strap as well. It just feels like, yeah, it's just not as big to put your hand in quickly and take stuff out, so that's the one thing that's a little bit annoying about this one, but I still love it. And moving on to the next bag that I have is the Petit Noé in the Monogram print, my one and only pre-loved. The one thing I like about it is that it's a perfect size. It's not too big, and I feel like even if I put everything I need in it, it still has a bit of room, and it just doesn't look too big while I'm actually wearing it, which is good compared to my other bag that I'm going to move on to. The one thing I don't like that much is it is a drawstring, but if you open the opening a bit too wide, it feels like the string might come undone, because I've got a way of doing the knot. But I feel like if you don't open it wide enough, it's a bit narrow to get things in and out, so that's the one thing that's a little bit annoying about the drawstring bag, but size-wise it's perfect. My last item in the collection is the Neverfull in the Damier print. The one thing I like about it is that you can have it like this, but you can always cinch the sides in to give it a different look. So that's the one thing I really like about it, and if you don't want it too big, which I find is a little bit too big for a daily bag, so I do cinch it in a lot of the times. The one thing I don't like about it is the opening is very, very wide, so it feels like sometimes it's not very safe when you're out and about, and that's why I kind of cinch it in. So that's the one thing, it's about the opening being too big. So that's my Louis Vuitton collection for you. some of the things that I said I don't like about them doesn't mean I don't like the bag. I just wanted to limit to saying one thing I like and one thing I dislike, because I don't want it to be a very long video. So that's why I kind of just didn't want to go into detail of any of those items. But if you do have any questions about anything that I have, just leave them down below and I will get back to you. So hope you're being unique today. I will see you in my next video. Bye.